I'm making my way home. The rain drums on the roof as a BMW X5 passes by. With its four-wheel drive and an engine that could eat this traffic for breakfast, I know firsthand this car has a life beyond the M25. Miles of open desert sloping down into dust tracks, dried riverbeds that extend out in front of you like racetracks carved from rock. That's what met me as the sun rose over the plains of Namibia. That, and the promise of experiencing all of it from behind the wheel of a BMW X5. When we arrive in Okapuka Ranch, we spare no time in familiarizing ourselves with what makes the X5 tick. But even on the warm-up, no one's pulling any punches. On the final drop back to the hotel, I realize how far from home I really am, and I like it. The next day, we're taking on the desert, and on the ascent, one of us gets stuck. But not for long. Even more than yesterday, I'm amazed at how well the X5 takes the challenge in its stride. The ride back down sees us pressed against our seatbelts. Hill descent control isn't encouraged on a BMW driving experience. It's just you and your instinct. On the edge of the Arindi Game Reserve, we let the tyres down to half pressure. The riverbeds that stretch out in front of us aren't to be negotiated slowly. We carve up the sand until there's nowhere else to go but the road down towards Aiaiba. Tomorrow, we're told over dinner, things get harder. We're heading through the desert towards the coast. En route, we stop at the Living Museum, an ancient tribe known as the Sand People, who show us how they've lived for thousands of years. In the afternoon, on the beach, our group leader preps us for the giant sand structures behind us by pushing a toy X5 up and down a few small piles of sand. And then it's the real thing. I'm taking the X5 to its limit, throwing it up and down every dune in my way. Now I'm home. I'll never look at this car in the same way again. When you've seen it tear across the immensity of the Namibian landscape, you understand why.